the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked: defense. Kenny, who are the most impressive defenders in the NBA right now?
Well, defense doesn't get overlooked by championship teams, and I'm going to name some guys who've either played on championship team or contenders. Kawhi Leonard, defender on the wing. Andre Iguodala, MVP of the NBA.
Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls. Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis, and it's Mahimi in at the 5 spot. The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. Both free throws good from Houdini.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Rose attacking. No luck. And Orlando will come the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them. But they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime. And then things really swung in their favor after that.
Now here's Rose. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Heat in Miami. Six on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Houdini. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. It's tipped. Oladipo outside. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Mahimi. Feeds it to Tucker. Back to Rose. There's the pick. The 10-footer. Rose can't get that one to fall.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Harris. Fires from deep. Cannot hit. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
They sure did. There's no question about it. And when you come out on the wrong end of the turnover battle, you're often going to be on the wrong end of the scoreboard as well, Greg. You know that.
Orlando with the ball, following the miss by Derrick Rose. To the paint, off the screen, and Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got his first points of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Tucker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Rose. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Rose has got his second basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The kick out to Oladipo. Nice shot from the wing.
I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Chicago trailing here. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Yes, Kevin, he told me that when you're playing against a team that can finish inside as efficiently as this team does, they don't want to allow any looks easily on the interior. He said if they can limit them in that department, they'll be in good shape.
Thanks a lot, Doris. The pass to Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Rose. Here's Houdini. Now here's Rose. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Butler kicks to Rose. Mahimi passes to Rose. Dishes it to Butler. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Freak is second.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Hazanya in for Aaron Gordon.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. First in field goal percentage, first in free throw shooting, and they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Now here's Brooks. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. But they'll get another chance. Right side, Butler. Second shot opportunity. Here's Len. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Hazanya. Passes it to Houdini. From deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Brooks outside. Right side, Butler. Inside, it's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Harris. Wesley Johnson. And Chicago has possession. Brooks, left side. Back to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. Great open look there. Butler's got his third bucket of the night.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, I don't like to see anybody miss a layup. Boy, that was painful to watch.
That one goes. Count it. And that's now 10 points for Butler.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Johnson the screen. Here's Houdini. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The Bulls leading by 5. And he slams it one-handed.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. There's the steal. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the first. Lasagna.
Chicago foul call. Alex.
The Magic haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Alfred Payton, he's checked in for Orlando. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Then for the Bulls, Portis, he's checked in for Boozer. P.J. Tucker comes in for Butler. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Aaron Brooks. Taking a look at the Bulls, Rose and Snell teaming up in the backcourt. Alex Len out there with Portis. And it's Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. Chicago leading. Outside Rose. Down low. Shot is no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Kicks to Oladipo. In the corner, it's Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 5 to shoot. Here's Houdini. And the layup falls. Houdini's got the first basket of the second quarter for Orlando.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside Rose. It's stolen by Oladipo. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks got the job done. He had 37 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And both free throws good from Houdini.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Houdini. He's got 13 points, and he's tallied 7 points at the line. A very nice total.
And no doubt his teammates are going to give him a huge pat on the back for that effort. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Out to Harris. Nice form on the 20-footer. Harris has got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Tucker kicks to Rose. Pass to Snell. Outside Rose. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Tucker can't get it to go.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Fans, get ready for goal. Magic answers.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Houdini after the Bulls pick up 2. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the basket by Gordon.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Poked away. And up the court come the Magic on the break. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
So it's Chicago now, following the bucket by Orlando.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Here's Houdini. He's got 18. To the paint. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Magic.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Harris. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And the Magic lead by 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Magic leading by 8. Rose with the double team. Houdini passes to Oladipo. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And it's off from three-point range. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Tucker has it in the corner. The three, it's good. This time the assist from Rose. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
We got to be more physical on defense.
So both teams making some changes here.
Middle of the floor, way too easy. Hit into them.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Rotate over.
It's the Magic. They're up by 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, with Nick...
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's Houdini at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Houdini. And yes, sir, that one drops. Portis has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Chicago. Magic leading by 7. Here's Houdini inside. That's a 2 from Gordon. Rebounded by Rose. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. There's the screen to the inside. Portis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Houdini. Chicago grabs the miss. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Tucker. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Houdini. Look at that. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Gordon with a screen on Rose. Here's Houdini. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Lenz checked in for the Bulls. Tony Snell comes in for P.J. Tucker. Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Rose. Here's Houdini, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play. Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
For Chicago, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's Houdini. He's got 22. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 6. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Rose kicks to Snell. There's the feed to Butler. Back to Rose. Takes the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Gordon. The 11-footer. Len with the block. Here's Snell, guarded by Harris. Butler kicks to Len. Over to the left wing. Here's Rose. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Houdini. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best. Whoa!
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
The Magic making a switch here. Haynes checked in. Stolen by Gordon. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rose. Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Harris. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Houdini passes to Gordon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now a 5-point Magic lead.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
And he gets it to go. Portis has got 5 points now this quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Outside Rose. Pass to Portis. The kick outside to Butler. They set the pick. Vucevic with the block. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Lets it go with the 3. And good, the 3-point shot, good from Houdini. Houdini's got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Magic.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Now here's Vucevic following the miss by Derrick Rose. Here's Houdini. He's got 27. And that one is stuck right through.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And, guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
The finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely... And so here is Chicago. It's an 18-point game. So for Chicago right now, Jimmy Butler is out there with Portis. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Len. And it's Rose in at the point guard position. Outside Gordon. From deep. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 21.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out. Even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
And that one's good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Houdini. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Cam.
Here's Len, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Did not need two hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Here's Houdini inside, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Well, Chicago's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Now Rose to the middle. And it's Len. That time on the assist by Rose.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Houdini. And the basket by Harris.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
At the line, shooting two.
The free throw drops for Vucevic. Bulls making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
Orlando leading by 22. Here's Houdini. Harris outside. Oladipo outside. Stolen by Len. And oh, here we go. Rose. Nobody back. And that one's good. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Houdini. Five on the clock. Goes up off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Outside Rose. From the line, it's Chicago with another bucket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Here's Houdini. Vucevic is screen on Rose. Houdini passes to Vucevic. An easy layup after coming off the pitch.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Rose kicks it to Tucker. Butler on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Butler against Gordon. And the dunk by Lamb.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Here's Houdini. The Bulls getting the bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
The dish to Vucevic. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Rose. Outside Gordon. He kicks it to Oladipo. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Here's Houdini. Harris outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure they weren't. They not only lightened the load, the bench guaranteed and actually produced the win.
They sure did. And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Houdini. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
The kick out to Oladipo. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
That's good.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Portis, the pass to Rose. That's good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He was putting passes on a platter for these guys, leading them straight to the basket for easy buckets. He finished with 13 assists. And as good as that total was, it still doesn't reflect what a supreme job he did running their offense.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K